Lizzie are on our way to Big Tesco's to get the last of our Christmas dinner essentials. But we are going to stop at McDonald's on the way for a traditional Christmas Eve breakfast. Although I've just been correctly reminded it's not Christmas Eve, it's Christmas Eve, isn't it, Lizzie?
Yeah.
Patsy, lovely, you're in luck. We've been to McDonald's and me and Lizzie do not like hash browns, but we got a meal deal with some reindeer treats, which is carrot, so you can have them. Come on. Go on, Patsy, that's it. Lovely. Well, I think I've done everything. Well, what I mean by that is I don't need to go out of the house again anymore, apart from to walk the dogs for at least probably 5 days. What a lovely thought. I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee, having a little read. James and Lizzie have just gone to get a present for me from her, and I'm in a pretty good mood. Meg feels better. She's woken up without a temperature and at last fancies a bath. And I'm really pleased about that. She was supposed to be going out with her friends today, but she hasn't gone. She's taken my advice and stayed here. I don't think it'll do her any good at all. So she's going to have a bath. I'm going to strip all the beds, apart from mine, because I've already done mine. I did mine yesterday, actually. Oh, so boring, isn't it? And then I'm going to make some mince pies. So I'll see you in a minute. I don't know about anybody else, but I find that there's a lot of jobs to do around the house, and some of the jobs, I don't mean this time of year, I mean all around the year. And you can't do everything, can you? And when I've tried to get James to do jobs in the past, I think I must mention them at the wrong time, because I have to keep reminding, and then I feel like I'm nagging. So I've come up with a great solution to this, and so far it's worked brilliantly. So I've put up this, well no, I haven't, this was one of the jobs. Put up this new chalkboard, and I write jobs for James on here. It's at eye height as he enters and leaves the kitchen. I write it in chalk, and then I never mention it again. Once it's on this board, that's me saying, can you do this job? And then he does them, and then he rubs it off. And then it's good. James feels like he's using his initiative, and I am pleased to get stuff done without having to nag about it. It's just at eye height, you see. You have to go up a little step to go in and out of our kitchen, as you can see. So that's a top tip, everybody. Get a chalkboard at eye height. And it has really helped our job doing situation. I've got to put a new one on there now. Give dogs a bath. Now he'll see that. Next time he leaves the kitchen, he'll see that and he'll think, oh yeah, because this is above the light switch, you see. And then he will bath the dogs. It's good, isn't it? I love Christmas weird plates of food. So I've got a cup of tea, 2 varieties of Pringles, and a spiced biscuit. Yes, Lillian, you heard me correctly, but you can't have this. I don't know when else you'd eat this kind of stuff. It's brilliant. We've got another game of Deal or No Deal ready. Lillian's helping. Our players this time are Kermit, Christina, Phil, Malcolm, Jeremy, Farouk, Spinach, Skinny, Woah, I think Firefly or Star something. I don't know who that one is. It's not Manuel. No, Manuel's over there. Christina. No, Mimi. Chris. Fatty. Chungus. Bommy. Daniel. Manuel. Harold. Noel. And Sid. We realised there's only 21. So Elfie will be number 22. That's not the box she's going to get, but she's the 22nd player. It's Chris's game. This is his board. This is all he's got left. He's still got the £75,000. He's just been offered 5,000 and he's turned it down. No deal. So now he's got to open 2 more boxes. Had a quite good round. Took out 2 more boxes. And he's been offered £20,000. We've just been left with the 50p, 100 and the 75,000. Poor Chris. Daniel, he picked Daniel with box number 21 and the 75,000 is gone. Which means he's going to either have 50p or £100 in his box. The bank is ringing. We've brought the dogs down a heavily occupied street so that we can look in people's windows at their decorations. Gary's got his new coat on. It's his Christmas present. He's had it early. Ian's been sat here for ages whilst I've been cooking. Right. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. And folk dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows. Go on. A turkey and some mistletoe will help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. One more. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Ooh, the pan looks filthy in the camera, but it's not. Lizzie's just made some lovely mince pies for me. They're now going to go in the oven. I've put a little, well, she has put a little square of marzipan on the top of each one. Oh yes, this is the most perfect one, she said. I expect that's for me, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Lovely. These are the mince pies. They're absolutely lovely. Oh, beautiful. And then Lizzie made some sausage rolls as well. These are just normal ones. And these ones have got cranberry in. Oh yeah, we're going to have some tomorrow for our tea. Beautiful. James has gone to the gym, but he'll be home soon. And then he can have some as well. Give him a go. Oh, just run up the stairs a bit quick. What a lovely day. I love going out shopping early when it's nearly Christmas. I love it. It reminds me of when I was little, because every Christmas Eve my dad would come and wake me up and we would go shopping really, really early. And oh, I looked forward to it every year. He'd make me a coffee and he'd say, are you ready? And we'd go downstairs, we'd drink it. Then we'd get in the car and go when it was still dark, and I'd used to think like it was a crazy thing to do. And we'd go to the town and there wouldn't be anybody about. We'd go in the supermarket and get the things that my mum had written on the list, and he'd say, spring onions, like, and not know what things were. He knew what spring onions were, but... And then we'd go to this restaurant, and he would have something called a Hawaiian sandwich. And he still talks about them to this day. They were made with brown bread and I think gammon and pineapple. And they had a cocktail stick through the middle with a cherry on the top. I can't remember what I used to have, but I know that's what he used to have. Probably because he still runs on about them now. And then after that, we would go and he would do some last minute shopping for my mum. And he'd get like pairs of... This is going to sound like weird, but it wasn't weird because ladies used to like getting stockings, didn't they? I'm not talking anything like... what's the word? Well, you know what I mean. It weren't for that reason. They were just stockings. Ladies used to get like boxes of stockings in those days, wrapped round a piece of card, 15 denier, and he'd get those, and then we'd go to a department store and he'd get... She used to like clothes from the principal's department of Debenhams, so he'd go in there and pick some blouses and skirts and things like that. Oh, it was just lovely. And we'd take it all home and he'd go round the old Nan's and wrap it all up and come back home with like a massive bag full of stuff that he'd put next to his chair to give to my mum in the morning. It's lovely. It's making me emotional. Oh dear, I don't know why. It was just nice, and I remember it. Oh, it's nice memories, don't worry. I'm just going to put my hot water bottle on my back. I've had a bad back. Because I've been sat down and off my feet for a few days, I get a bad back if I don't stand and sit for equal amounts of time. Oh, I just love Christmas Eve. It's my favourite day. There's nothing like it. I might have to undo my jeans a bit. I've had some of those mince pies and sausage rolls and Pringles, and I've finished my block of marzipan as well. I've had it all. Oh dear, lovely. So Father Christmas is going to be coming tomorrow night, everybody. Must remember to track him tomorrow on the map so you can tell what sort of time he might be arriving in your house, and also to see where he is in the world so you know how much time you've got to get ready for when he arrives. Yes, we usually use NORAD Track Santa, and that will tell you where he is. We've got to record the Father Christmas. Is it Raymond Briggs? Father Christmas? I think it is. It's usually on Channel 4 on Christmas Eve. It usually goes Father Christmas, the Snowman, and then the Snowman and the Snow Dog. The Snowman and the Snow Dog makes me a bit sad, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but that is not the order of events this Christmas. I think Father Christmas is on at about 9 o'clock in the morning, but we like to watch it before bedtime, so we'll have to record that. I've got to go now anyway, because they're all watching Arthur Christmas downstairs and they're waiting for me. I said just put it on and I'll be 5 or so minutes, so I better go and join them and have a cup of tea. It's my favourite day tomorrow. I can't wait. Right, see you tomorrow, everybody.